My beloved child, stay right here. Don't scroll. This moment is not random, it's divine timing. Because what I'm about to reveal will make sense of every heartbreak, every rejection, and every silent goodbye that once broke you. You see, sometimes people don't walk away because you were too much or not enough. They walk away because they weren't ready for the kind of soul you carry. They saw the light in you but feared their own shadows. Something huge is waiting for you. A shift so powerful that it will make you realize why certain people could never stay. The universe removed them not to punish you, but to prepare you for the version of yourself that doesn't need anyone's validation to shine. You kept asking yourself what you did wrong, but my child, it was never about doing wrong. It was about being too rare for the places that couldn't contain your energy. You were meant to be misunderstood for a while, so the right souls could find you later. They didn't choose someone better, they chose something easier. They chose comfort over growth, and you were growth itself. You were the mirror that showed them what they needed to heal, and not everyone is ready to face that truth. Something huge is waiting for you. Every tear you cried became a silent seed that's now blooming into strength. You didn't lose anyone, they lost access to someone that destiny handcrafted with purpose. Listen closely, those who left you will soon remember you in the quiet. They'll see reflections of you in every person they meet but never find your depth again. That's when they'll understand, it was never you who lacked, it was them who couldn't rise. This season, you'll see it clearly, why that friendship ended, why that lover disappeared, why that opportunity slipped away. The divine timing was protecting you from what would have dimmed your glow. My beloved child, don't shrink for anyone again. Your silence spoke louder than their words. You were not forgotten, you were hidden for divine refinement. Soon, you'll realize why heaven kept you apart. Something huge is waiting for you. The universe is aligning new faces, new love, new support, and it's all designed to meet you at your healed frequency. You are stepping into your season of divine replacements. What was lost will return in a form you never imagined. Those who overlooked you will witness your glow without access to it. You won't need revenge, your peace will be the loudest response. You'll walk into rooms that were never meant to see your tears but will now witness your grace. Remember this, rejection is often redirection. Every time you thought you were being left behind, the divine was simply clearing your path. You were never abandoned, you were upgraded in silence. Every storm that came wasn't to break you, it was to build the version of you that can't be replaced. You have something inside you that no one else can replicate. That's why imitation never threatens authenticity. Something huge is waiting for you. You will soon see the ones who left you, watching from a distance, realizing that they traded diamonds for dust. You'll feel a calm in your chest, not pride, not revenge, but peace. Because you'll finally understand why everything had to happen this way. My beloved child, never think you lack something. Sometimes God hides your worth from the wrong eyes. Sometimes He makes them choose others so you can finally choose yourself. You were always the blessing they couldn't recognize. And soon, the world will see what they missed when they chose comfort over your chaos of beauty. There's a secret you don't know yet. Someone who once walked away is now silently searching for you. They replay your words at night, trying to understand how they lost someone who only wanted to love them right. They chose others not because you lacked, but because they couldn't handle your intensity. You showed them what love feels like without games, and that scared them more than loneliness ever could. Something huge is waiting for you. In the next few days, their name might appear unexpectedly, a message, a call, or a sign that feels too specific to ignore. Don't rush it. Let divine timing handle the rest. Your glow-up wasn't just physical, it was spiritual. You healed, you grew, and while they were seeking validation elsewhere, you became everything they prayed for after losing you. Now listen closely. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it, because not everyone understands that being left isn't always a loss. Sometimes, it's liberation in disguise. Comment below what part touched your soul, and don't forget to subscribe for more divine revelations like this. The energy you carry deserves to be recognized, not wasted. Something huge is waiting for you. Every heartbreak is being rewritten into your comeback story. Every goodbye was preparing you for the grand entrance of destiny. You're not waiting anymore, you're attracting. What you thought you lost was only being transformed to fit your next chapter. The one who once ignored you will soon admire you from afar. Their silence is loud now. Their laughter feels empty. Because deep down, they know they left something irreplaceable behind. My beloved child, your energy will soon speak louder than words ever could. People who once doubted you will call it luck, but you'll know it was grace. You stayed kind when life tested you, and that kindness is about to open doors that jealousy tried to close. Something huge is waiting for you. The universe is rearranging everything in your favor. You're not behind, you're right on time. And when your blessings unfold, it won't feel like revenge, it'll feel like peace, like closure, like you finally becoming who you were meant to be all along. My beloved child, this is your moment. This is where you rise without needing anyone to notice. Because soon, everyone will. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay tuned. In the next part, I'll reveal what's about to shift in your life and how those who left will return when you least expect it. My beloved child, breathe deeply. You've been through enough silent nights wondering why they didn't choose you, why they replaced you so easily, and why your heart still remembers the sound of their absence. But here's the truth that's about to set you free. They didn't choose others because you lacked something. They chose others because they weren't prepared to face the reflection you showed them. You were the truth in a world that prefers illusions, and the purity of your love exposed everything they weren't ready to fix. Something huge is waiting for you. The moment you stop chasing explanations, peace will find you. Because heaven is about to reward you for every moment you stayed quiet when you could have fought back. The same people who once thought you were replaceable are now realizing they were holding on to temporary while you were the forever they prayed for too late. They tried to fill the void with distractions, but nothing feels like you. My beloved child, listen, the universe never punishes with loss, it corrects your alignment. It removes those who can't go where you're going. The shaking you felt wasn't rejection, it was redirection towards your divine positioning. Something huge is waiting for you. You'll soon walk into a chapter where everything that didn't make sense will suddenly align like puzzle pieces falling into place. The tears, the silence, the distance, all of it was preparation for the unveiling of your true purpose. You were never competing with anyone. You were competing with time. And time, my child, is finally on your side. What's ahead of you will make up for every door that closed in your face. The person who overlooked you will wish they could go back to the moment they took you for granted. Because soon, your name will echo in rooms they'll never enter again. Stay with me. Something huge is waiting for you. In this next phase, your peace will attract what your pain once chased. You'll stop wondering why they left, and start thanking the divine for saving you. Because not everyone deserves access to your energy. Some people were only meant to be lessons, not lifetimes. They came to teach you what self-worth feels like when you stop settling for crumbs. My beloved child, you are no longer waiting for validation. You are becoming it. The same energy they dismissed will now be the frequency that draws your tribe, the ones who see you, hear you, and never ask you to dim your light. The old version of you that needed to be chosen has faded. What remains now is power, grace, and unshakable self-love. Something huge is waiting for you. Watch how the energy shifts. Those who once ghosted you will appear again, not to love you, but to confirm your growth. You'll recognize them not by their words, but by how little power they hold over you now. They'll try to re-enter your story, but your spirit won't respond the same. You'll smile, wish them peace, and move forward. That's when you'll realize the real glow-up wasn't external, it was spiritual. My beloved child, this glow that's coming isn't for show, it's for healing. You're about to step into rooms that once seemed unreachable. And those who doubted you will whisper your name like a memory they can't escape. This is your divine payback, not revenge, but restoration. The universe is balancing the scales in your favor. Something huge is waiting for you. Don't go anywhere. Because in the next part, the truth about your destiny will unfold, who's secretly watching your rise, and what heaven is aligning behind your silence. My beloved child, what's happening right now in your life isn't chaos, it's choreography. Everything that feels uncertain is actually being rearranged for your highest good. The people who chose others over you are now seeing that their choices didn't lead to peace. They're haunted by the calm you carry. They scroll through your life, silently wishing they'd stayed long enough to grow beside you. Something huge is waiting for you. Before this month ends, a shift will occur, one that proves you never needed their approval to rise. Your path is now guarded by divine timing and guided by peace. You're not just moving forward, you're being elevated. Every delay, every detour, every moment you felt unseen, it's all coming back as alignment, favor, and open doors. Stay with me, because this message isn't coincidence, it's confirmation. If you're still reading this, it means your breakthrough is closer than you think. Take a moment right now to share this with someone who's questioning their worth. Because your story might awaken the strength in theirs. Comment, "I am ready," if you feel the shift already happening. And subscribe, because the next message will unfold the divine plan meant specifically for you. Something huge is waiting for you. The one who once left you will soon witness your rise. They will not recognize you, because the version of you they hurt no longer exists. They chose others to avoid the mirror you were. But destiny always brings reflection back. When they return, it won't be to reclaim you, it'll be to recognize who you became without them. My beloved child, be proud of your growth. You're no longer trying to be understood, you're walking in understanding. You've learned that losing people is not failure, it's filtering. Every person who left was a stepping stone. And now, you're standing at the peak they never thought you'd reach. The wind feels lighter here because you finally released the weight that wasn't meant to stay. Something huge is waiting for you. Soon, someone will enter your life who chooses you without confusion, who sees you without needing proof, who stays not because it's easy, but because it's right. They will heal parts of you that others broke without even trying. And you'll realize, the waiting was worth it. My beloved child, your story isn't about who left, it's about who you're becoming. The journey wasn't meant to destroy you, it was meant to refine you into someone unstoppable. Something huge is waiting for you. And when it arrives, it won't come with chaos, it'll come with peace, clarity, and the kind of love that never asks you to prove your worth again. This is your time. Your light. Your divine restoration. My beloved child, lean in closely now. The air around you is changing, can you feel it? The stillness that once felt like emptiness is now charged with destiny, quietly preparing to announce your name where it was once ignored. The ones who chose others over you are beginning to sense it too. Their spirits feel uneasy when they see your calm. Because even without saying a word, your energy speaks, it says, I've healed. It says, I've moved on. It says, you no longer have access to what you took for granted. Something huge is waiting for you. The universe is aligning divine encounters that will restore what others tried to replace. People who come next will not compete with your worth, they'll complement it. They'll stay because they finally recognize what others were too blind to see. You see, my beloved child, the reason some people couldn't choose you wasn't because you were unworthy. It's because they saw their own insecurities reflected in your strength. You were light, and they were afraid of their own shadows. So they ran. They tried to find you in others, but nothing feels the same. No one carries your frequency, your heart, your calm, your way of loving so purely. And now, every imitation feels hollow. That's why their laughter fades faster now, their peace doesn't last long, because your presence was the grounding they didn't value. Something huge is waiting for you. It's poetic how the universe works, how what was once dismissed becomes desired again, but only when it's no longer available. You are no longer the same version they left. You've transformed from the person who needed love to the one who is love. My beloved child, this glow you carry now didn't come cheap. It was born from nights of silence, of learning to give yourself the closure no one else offered. You didn't grow bitter, you grew wiser. That's why the next chapter feels different. You no longer chase, you attract. You no longer explain, you embody. And soon, those who left you will realize that losing you was the moment they lost themselves. Something huge is waiting for you. The doors that were once locked are about to swing wide open, but this time, you'll walk through with grace, not desperation. The energy that once begged for belonging now commands respect simply by existing. Your season of feeling unseen is over. You're about to step into visibility. Not because you tried harder, but because you healed deeper. What's coming now isn't validation, it's recognition. People will see you and wonder how you carried pain so beautifully without letting it harden you. My beloved child, that's your power. You loved without guarantee. You gave without calculation. You stayed kind when you had every reason not to. That's why heaven chose you for a divine unveiling. The people who once left you questioning yourself will soon whisper your name with reverence, not regret. They'll realize you weren't a chapter, you were the whole story. Stay here, my beloved child. Don't scroll. Because this part is where everything begins to make sense. The divine plan is unfolding right before your eyes. Something huge is waiting for you. You're not reading this by mistake, your spirit was called here because your new timeline is opening now. Every delay was protection, and every closed door was mercy. You were never rejected, you were rerouted. Soon, a message will arrive. It might be an apology, an opportunity, or a moment of realization that shifts your heart completely. You'll know it's divine because it won't bring confusion, only peace. This is your restoration season. What was meant for you didn't leave, it's simply been rearranged to arrive when you're ready to receive. My beloved child, you are not behind. You are right on time. The universe had to remove the wrong people so you could finally see the mirror of your true worth. Something huge is waiting for you. You will soon meet someone whose presence feels like home, whose love doesn't make you anxious, whose energy reminds you that what you prayed for wasn't too much, it just required the right soul. You will be loved loudly this time. You will be chosen intentionally. And it won't be because you changed, it'll be because you finally refused to settle. Remember, when people chose others over you, they didn't win. They just delayed their peace. Because peace only follows truth, and you were always truth in human form. My beloved child, look at how far you've come. You're no longer waiting for people to return, you're welcoming your new era. The tears have dried, but their lessons remain. Every scar now glows with the proof that you survived what was meant to break you. Something huge is waiting for you. When you walk into your next season, don't look back. Don't explain your blessings. Don't water down your joy to make others comfortable. The universe is gifting you double for your silence. They'll call it sudden, but you'll know it was sacred. Because while they were choosing comfort, you were choosing growth. And now, growth is choosing you. This is your sign, my beloved child, you were never forgotten. The best is just arriving. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, take a deep breath, because this part will touch your soul like a quiet revelation. The energy around you is shifting faster than you can see. Everything you once cried for is now finding its way back to you, not in the same form, but in a better, purer one. The universe is preparing someone whose spirit already recognizes yours. This person won't just enter your life by coincidence, they are being guided toward you through signs, timing, and alignment. You may start seeing repeating numbers, songs that feel strangely personal, or a sudden sense of peace that arrives for no reason. Those are whispers of what's about to unfold. Something huge is waiting for you. You are about to understand why every heartbreak was necessary, why every no protected you, and why you had to be alone long enough to meet yourself before meeting the one meant for you. The person coming next isn't here to complete you, they're here to complement the wholeness you've built. You won't chase, you'll connect. You won't beg, you'll be chosen effortlessly. This time, love will not confuse you, it will confirm you. My beloved child, heaven was watching when you gave your all to people who couldn't see your worth. But heaven was also preparing someone who can. This connection will not rush you, it will feel like coming home after years of wandering. Something huge is waiting for you. It's not just a relationship, it's divine compensation for every time you were overlooked. The love that's arriving will feel safe, grounded, and familiar, because their soul will speak the same language as yours. You'll notice how the timing feels sacred. The day will start like any other, but one small moment, a call, a text, a glance, will shift everything. Your heart will recognize it before your mind does. You'll realize that this is not another lesson, it's the arrival of what you were being prepared for. And while others still chase attention, you will attract presence. This love will not ask you to prove your value, it will celebrate it. Something huge is waiting for you. But before it arrives, one last test may appear. You might hear from someone from your past, not to stay, but to test your growth. They'll try to reopen an old door, but your soul will know better now. You'll smile, wish them peace, and keep walking toward your destiny. That's the final sign of your elevation, when what once triggered you no longer holds power over you. That's when you know you've passed the emotional graduation life was preparing you for. My beloved child, this next season is called elevation without explanation. You won't have to justify your glow, your peace, or your blessings. They'll speak for themselves. You're not just entering abundance, you're becoming it. Your energy is now magnetic. You will draw opportunities, people, and blessings that match the frequency of your healed heart. Something huge is waiting for you. Watch how the tables turn. Those who doubted you will now look up to you for guidance. The very places that once rejected you will call your name. The doors that once closed will open wider than you ever imagined. Your name is being whispered in rooms you've never entered. Your light is being noticed by people who once overlooked you. You're not chasing recognition anymore, it's chasing you. My beloved child, stand tall. You survived the loneliness that others ran from. You built a foundation from your own tears. Now the universe is about to decorate it with blessings so visible that even silence will sound like applause. Don't shrink when your blessings come. Don't explain when people start asking, how? Just smile and remember, you earned this peace. You manifested this glow. You became everything they thought you'd never be. Something huge is waiting for you. Stay with me, because this isn't the end, it's the unveiling. The next phase will reveal who is about to return to your story, not to take from you, but to finally tell you what they were too afraid to admit before. They've been carrying guilt in silence. They replay your name in their mind like a song they can't turn off. Their heart finally realizes that choosing others over you was their greatest mistake. But you, my beloved child, you've grown beyond needing closure. You've built a peace so strong that even apologies can't shake it. You've become the healed version of yourself that destiny always dreamed of. This is your divine reward. You are no longer a secret, no longer an option, no longer waiting to be chosen. You are the one that alignment chooses automatically now. Something huge is waiting for you. Watch carefully, the universe will soon reveal signs of your next chapter. You'll feel chills for no reason, hear your name in songs, or cross paths with someone whose eyes feel like déjà vu. That's when you'll know, everything they left you for, led you to everything you deserve. Your story isn't ending, it's just beginning. And this time, my beloved child, it will be written in light. My beloved child, keep your focus steady. The story is reaching the moment where truth meets clarity, where the echo of every goodbye turns into the sound of destiny knocking. The person who once walked away is beginning to understand what they traded. They see you now, not through eyes of possession but through eyes of recognition. The growth, the calm, the quiet glow you wear, it haunts them in the gentlest way. They scroll through memories trying to remember when the distance started feeling heavier than your presence. Something huge is waiting for you. The universe has been weaving threads of timing so precisely that what once seemed impossible is now aligning behind the scenes. You will not have to chase what's meant, it's already moving toward you. At night, when the world grows still, they whisper your name to the stars, hoping the wind carries it to wherever you are. They replay your laugh, your kindness, the patience they mistook for weakness. Now, it's their turn to learn the weight of losing a soul like yours. My beloved child, forgiveness is not forgetting, it's freeing. You no longer owe them your pain. What you owe yourself is peace. And that peace is what will draw every blessing back tenfold. Something huge is waiting for you. You're about to witness how divine justice moves, quietly, kindly, yet undeniably. The same mouths that once doubted you will soon speak your name with respect. The person who left will try to reach out. Not for closure, but for connection. You'll feel the vibration of their name before it even appears on your screen. And when it does, your heart will stay calm, because you've already learned that love isn't proven by returning, it's proven by remaining true to yourself. This is not the season of chasing, my beloved child. This is the season of receiving. Everything you lost is returning with interest. Something huge is waiting for you. You are now magnetic to everything aligned with your purpose. Invitations will come, opportunities will appear, and people will suddenly want to be near your energy. That's not luck, it's spiritual gravity. The universe responds to healed hearts. And yours has become a lighthouse for miracles. Expect a sudden message, an unexpected opportunity, a door that opens just when you thought the hallway was empty. You'll feel guided toward new paths, follow them. The intuition that's been whispering quietly will soon roar like thunder inside your spirit. Every step you take will carry divine timing beneath it. My beloved child, you are no longer waiting for permission to shine. You are the permission. And as your light grows, the shadows that once scared you will only serve as proof of how far you've come. Something huge is waiting for you. Very soon, someone will speak your name in gratitude, not regret. It may be the one who left, it may be someone completely new, but this time, the words will sound different. They'll say, "You changed my life just by being you." And in that moment, you'll understand why you had to lose so much, to make room for something that pure. My beloved child, destiny is not late. It's precise. Every delay was protection from what couldn't handle your energy. Every goodbye cleared space for a divine hello. Keep your heart open but guarded with wisdom. You've earned your peace, don't trade it for temporary emotion. Let love come naturally, when it's divine, it flows, it doesn't demand. Something huge is waiting for you. In the next dawns, you will see signs, synchronicities too perfect to ignore. A song lyric that speaks your truth, a feather where you walk, a sudden calm when you think of your future. That's the universe confirming, it's time. You are entering the chapter of fulfillment, where you'll no longer question why things happened. You'll simply smile and whisper, "Now I understand." My beloved child, the world is about to recognize the masterpiece that pain built. You will stand where tears once fell, and joy will rise from that very soil.